Nearly all of the great auteur anime directors you can think of have had common elements to them, and I don't just mean their style, but in the content itself. Miyazaki is a big airplane nut. Much of his work centers on flight or otherwise includes some flying sequence. Mamoru Hosoda's films mostly center on familial themes, father and son, mother and daughter, child and parents, as well as a frequent trend of, animal transformation. Shinkai's got his weather, Oshii has his tanks, and Dezaki has, honestly, a lot more than you'd first expect. There's a lot of birds, particularly seagulls that can be seen floating around. I don't know what they mean much of the time, because they just show up so much, but a lot of it is because it's added ambiance of being on the coast. He's somehow able to center a lot of his settings around a body of water at some point. There's lots of running on beaches, busy shipping ports, and several islands too. The prison that Joe goes to was not originally an island, but God would I not want any other way. You literally can't depict isolation any better. And as multifaceted as Dezaki shows water, it's equally multifaceted in what it means. Oftentimes it's introspective, romantic, or simply used to dream of the future. Just any excuse to be next to a body of water that's never not moving or glowing. And of course, what's an ocean without a couple boats? And not just any boats. Big, epic, steel, unattractive cargo boats. How about a body of water on top of a boat? Oh, gorgeous, Dezaki-sensei. Just mwah! But hey, why stop at just that kind of vehicle? Vehicles are important, you know. The car's gotta be cool and fast. To me, it's shown as a status symbol, and it probably was back in the day in Japan. The more common forms of transportation there, still to this day I imagine, are trains and subways. And boy does Dezaki like those too. To me, it invokes how the world is constantly on the move. Trains are on a schedule whether you're on them or not, and the unrelenting dangerous motion of trains quite frequently punctuates a Dezaki scene, as do planes taking off or touching down. It's a universal symbol of travel, an epic journey you can't even consider walking yourself, but you must be whisked away on by this great loud machine. Whether it's horses, spacecrafts, or just fucking hoofing it, transportation literally articulates the movement of these characters' journeys throughout the story, going emotionally from point A to point B. And this is coupled to the depiction of time, which I think is represented by Dezaki's suns. They can be sunrises or sunsets, but they're always bright, saturated oranges or yellows, and fucking huge! There's a lot of directors who like using the moon instead, but Dezaki prefers using the sun beaming on these characters' backs, ushering the end of the day, or perhaps a new beginning. The lack of a difference, I think, is intentional. This is something somebody had to bring up to me, but I'm surprised I didn't think of this sooner. Dezaki most often loves centering on anti-heroes. Characters who are ultimately good guys, but go about it very antagonistically. There's no better way to demonstrate this than just listing them out. Yabuki Joe, and Rikishi for that matter, Munakata Kochi, John Shiruba, which probably best exemplifies this archetype, Cobra, Golgo, Lupin, Blackjack, even Asaka Rei is an anti-hero. And of course we can't forget Captain Ahab from Hakugei Densetsu, which that show in particular, more than any other, is something you want to watch if you've seen a lot of Dezaki. He takes influence from so many of his previous work, from Takirajima to Cobra, even to Gamba and Joe at points. And most of what's not referenced in Hakugei could just be found in Oniisama A instead, which I found so rivetingly bizarre, how it's the same author as Rose of Versailles, but most of the characters have nearly identical designs to the characters in Aim for the Ace. Look, same protag, same best friend, same villain rival character, same masculine ally to said villain rival character, even same pigtail wearing bitch. Oh, that one is not in Aim for the Ace exactly, but she's just effing crazy, dude. She's crazy. And, of course, all of this is packaged with his potent signature style. It's to the point where you can tell, just tell, that you are watching an Osamu Dezaki work, or you're not.